It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is February 27th, 2018. Want to give a shout out to Ayers Rock. He said, give little Peep a shout out, brother. Just passed away at 21 years old. God, that's so sad. He had a few songs that he liked, but we're going to play the one that was his favorite, which was No Respect. So that's what we're rocking out to right now, people. So yeah, this opioid addiction issue is going crazy. It's an epidemic, especially in America. I'm not sure about other countries, but got to stay off those opioids, man. The lean, the mollies, and all that stuff is just horrible for you. I remember growing up, man, we looked up to cats and rappers and stuff that were drug dealing. Not saying one is better than the other, but it just shows you, like, now the rappers and stuff are talking about using drugs. It's just, I'm thoroughly confused about that. But let's go ahead and get into today's video. We're going to be talking about some possible tax loopholes for you in regards to cryptocurrency. So maybe this will help if you haven't filed taxes yet, or it may help just going forward in the future. Market cap currently sits at $455 billion. Thought we would be a little higher seeing where Bitcoin was, but I guess percentage wise Bitcoin isn't that much higher than where it was a couple of days ago. So Bitcoin's dominance is up though at 39.5%, and it's a mixed day. Yeah, it's fairly mixed here today, at least from just scanning the top 100 coins and tokens. All right, so let's take a look at the charts. And if you look here, this is basically a reverse or inverted head and shoulders. So when you have a head and shoulders, that means that momentum possibly can change in a bullish or bearish way in the opposite direction. So a reverse head and shoulders is when we have a triple bottom basically, but the middle one, this one is the head, and these are the shoulders, and this is the head here. All right, so we had a head and shoulders, a reverse head and shoulders, I should say, and off to the races. We were able to clear back above 10,200, and then we were able to take another bump up to get above my dotted line that I have drawn here, people. So let's see if we can stay above this. We're trying, it looks like, trying hard to stay above it. If we can stay above this area, that's a very bullish sign, and we will start to head for, I already have it marked here, 11,000 is the next kind of area we have to score a point on, because really we need to get past, we need to score a point above here. That's where we need to score a point. We tried once here, failed. So that's where we need to get, people. We need to get above this area, which is again right below 11,000. So if we can see a break above 11,000, that is a good indicator for us. So on to the actual article for today. Comes out of Bitcoin.com, and it is gifting Bitcoin is one way a person can avoid paying taxes. You know, it's crazy, because laws are created to be broken, and then on top of that, there's always some loophole that a lawyer can, you know, wiggle his way through and create, basically. You know, it's just, these laws are just so taxing on our system. You know what I mean? It's just sad. So there's always going to be loopholes. It's just whether or not you know about them. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up on this particular one. It says here, after the newly written U.S. tax laws recently passed, cryptocurrency investors realized the tax-free exemption filing 1031 for IRS reporting is no longer applicable to their digital asset investments. The law also implies that a lot of people will have to pay taxes on every single transaction they processed through the past 12 months. However, There is one loophole available to cryptocurrency investors, but it involves gifting the funds to another person or charity. Gifting cryptocurrencies, the only crypto tax loophole. It says here the U.S. government is concerned about getting its taxes from American citizens who have invested in cryptocurrencies. Last year, the IRS started to probe businesses that deal with digital assets like the exchange Coinbase. For the moment, the tax agency is looking for individuals and groups who have spent over $20,000 using Coinbase. Following its initial probe, the San Francisco Exchange has started to send customers the IRS tax form 1099-K. Additionally, investors have realized that 1031 tax-free exchanges won't apply to digital currencies, and every transaction is also considered a taxable event. It says here, although giving Bitcoin as a gift is one way investors can avoid paying taxes on their cryptocurrency gains, gifting money has to be more aligned with donating the funds as opposed to an employee bonus. And there is a fine line between the two financial events. According to Robert Wood, a tax lawyer based in San Francisco, an individual can gift up to $15,000 without documenting the transaction. If you give crypto to a friend or family member, to anyone really, ask how much it is worth. If the gift is worth more than $15,000, it requires you to file a gift tax return, explains Wood. It says here for 2018, 15,000 is the amount of so-called annual exclusions. You can give gifts up to this amount each year to any number of people with no reporting requirement. Interesting. Yeah, so let's see, people, how this pans out. Maybe this is great for you. I'm definitely going to look into this. Maybe you can amend your taxes if you've already filed them. Definitely want to take advantage of $15,000 credit or deduction, I should say, if you can show that you've gifted some funds to another individual. My whole thing is no way they can verify that you did or didn't gift someone $15,000. So I just see this whole tax thing being a nightmare for the IRS. But definitely I wanted to give you guys a heads up on this tax loophole and possible additional deductions from your crypto tax liability for 2017. So that's it, people. Make sure you like and subscribe, and if you do subscribe, click that bell. That will ensure you are alerted for every video that I upload. And that's pretty much it, people. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out. Holla.